Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
Oh, McGee, did you see in the paper where that Viola Wipner who works at the library is going to get married?
What? Why, that must be a typological error, Molly. Nobody'd marry that old fossil. She looks like a prune that's right on the verge of shrinking down to a raisin.
Well, I admit she's not too attractive, but it says right here that Mr. and Mrs. Clarence Wipner announced the forthcoming marriage of their daughter Viola to Mr. Roscoe Wallace of Decatur, Illinois.
Good gosh almighty, Molly. Why, that's my old pal from Peoria, Steamer Wallace.
Really?
Oh, he must have took leave of his senses completely.
Well, if the groom is a friend of yours, I suppose we'll have to go to the wedding.
Molly, I'm not going no such a thing of the kind to the wedding. I don't want everybody in town to know that I'm acquainted with a guy who just hit the booby prize on the punch board of matrimony.
Now, McGee, Viola's not that unattractive.
Oh.
And she probably has a lot of good qualities that we know nothing about.
Well, judging from her appearance, she probably rides a broom pretty good. But that don't hardly seem like a reason for marrying her.
Well, different men have different tastes than women, I suppose.
Yeah, but anybody who'd marry Viola Wipner's obviously got no more taste than a second-hand wad of chewing gum. Why, she looks like the last rose of summer after a good solid freeze.
Well, I can't understand it. You've always told me how much you admired Steamer Wallace and what a ladies' man he was.
I know, but, he always was a little peculiar. Like, I remember he used to wear earmuffs even in the summertime. Yeah, on account of because he said he didn't want his brains to be sitting in a draft. Not that he ever had enough brains to worry about, as getting married to Viola Wipner would seem to bear out the fact of.
Then you definitely plan not to go to the wedding.
Molly, not going to that wedding is one of the most definite plans I got at the moment.
Okay, if your mind is made up.
I suppose we should arrange to be out of town, so we'll have an excuse for not going. When is the spectacle scheduled for?
Let's see. Here's the part where it tells that Mr. Wallace is retired and that Miss Wipner is the heiress to the Wipner snuff fortune.
I never dreamt she had money.
Judging from this, she must have millions.
Come to think of it, Steamer always did have quite an eye for beauty. Yes, sir, that old rascal. While you're checking the date of the wedding, Molly, be sure you get the exact time, too, will you? I want to be early so I can get a good seat down in front. That way everybody will see me and realize that I'm a good friend of old Steamer's.